Profitability ratios measure a company's ability to generate income relative to revenue, balance sheet assets, operating costs, and equity. Gross margin ratio compares the gross profit of a company to its net sales to show how much profit a company makes after paying its cost of goods sold. The formula for gross margin ratio is gross profit divided by net sales. And in terms of the question of what is a good gross margin ratio, on the face of it, a gross profit margin ratio of 50 to 70% would be considered healthy. And it would be for many types of businesses like retailers, restaurants, manufacturers, and other producers of goods. Let's calculate gross margin for the given company. So I'm going to take my gross profit above and divide it by net sales. And we can see that my gross margin for the first year is 62%, and then it goes from 59 to 63%, which is overall a healthy scenario. Return on assets ratio measures how efficiently a company is using its assets to generate profit. The formula is net income divided by total assets. Return on assets ratio of 5% or better is typically considered good, while 20% or better is considered great. In general, the higher the return on assets, the more efficient the company is at generating profits. Let's calculate return on assets ratio for the company. It's going to be net income divided by total assets. And we can see that the result is from 2 to 10%, meaning that in the beginning, the return on assets is not as good, but over time it improves and gets better and better, and it shows that the company becomes more and more efficient at generating profits. Return on equity ratio measures how efficiently a company is using its equity to generate profit. And the formula here is net income divided by shareholders' equity. As with return on capital, return on equity is a measure of management's ability to generate income from the equity available to it. And return on equity of 15 to 20% are generally considered good. Let's calculate return on equity for the given company. So I'm going to take my net income again, and I'm going to divide it by shareholders' equity. We can see that the result here from 3% to 12% over the years, it's slightly lower than what's considered good, and there is definitely a room for improvement for management's ability to generate income from the equity available to it.